Alright, we're starting with a sound test of Life Makeover. Alright, we have sound. Let's move the show along. It's 58 in the afternoon. They're just checking out like the crime scene and stuff. Making note of the camera. The location of the stuff, the murder weapon. The scenes, this little sheets are weirdly glitching. And here's where they found the dude. Only these clues was found. Let's focus on the surveillance camera. After the investigation, the police also finished taking the evidence. At this time, I received a manual mind road message from Barna. Well, a pure and simple style portrait. Let me try it. We're investigating murder and stuff, but gotta keep up my influencer fashion website thingy. My brother told me she looks like a blind zombie, but I disagree. Mr. Officer, have you got the surveillance video yet? Did you catch the culprit's face? Oh, dear God, what the from you?
It recorded everything that happened. Please take a look.
Aging makes a woman presumptuous. Why am I the sacrificial lamb of her insanity? Darn it! Hell with her!
Makoto realized someone had entered the room, but he didn't turn around and was still cursing.
Leave me be! I'll never apologize to that witch!
The silhouette looks like a Mayakashi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Before he could finish his word, a sharp dagger rested on his neck and he was stifling in fear.
Ha! Who are you? What are you doing?
Before he called for help, the other covered his nose and mouth to stop it, and her scary voice came from behind. Yeah, my brother just showed me that the picture. I mean, it does look like the Mayakashi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Look it up.
I'm Yukiko Sakurai. Don't you remember me?
What? The dead woman? There was a jinx on her. I didn't push her over. Why are you putting the blame on me?
Why do I come over to you? You never confessed your guilt!
The figure struggled to raise the dagger and lunge at him, and her crazy mouth flipped over the table. Makoto was struggling for a while and passed out. She stood up with the dagger and then stared at him in a burst of maniacal and demonic laugh. Maniacal laugh. Maniacal laugh. She then turned and walked to the cloth curtain aside, tearing it into pieces in a fit of anger.
Come on, you chief culprits! Why not confess your guilt? Why not?
She threw away the dagger and wielded her way to the gate, and her eyes were filled with madness and coldness. While the video displayed eerie feelings arise. No one expected that it happened in this way. Well, the deepfakes exist, or maybe a crazy woman dressed as a ghost lady did attack him.
It was she who attacked my son! She had been badgering my son! Virago, you must arrest her!
She howls at us and rage grips her tight.
Bring her away. She interfered with the investigation.
Some officers grab her away and the air cools down. Mr. Officer, do you identify the culprit?
The suspect in the video is Yukiko Sakurai. She was from the same high school as Makoto Takeda. But she passed away in an accident 4 years ago.
She passed away? But in the video...
We couldn't believe it too. But after reaffirming... The video is a first-hand resource, and no one ever counterfeited or replaced it. But the monitor has a blind angle. We didn't know where she had left for.
She attacked Makoto Takeda because of Yukiko's death and follow the thread and we may discover something.
But Makoto is in a deep coma. Let's go to his mother for more.
Hope we can find some more clues. The reason Makoto Takeda as she wears sweet and demure clothing. That'll calm her down after like what her son getting attacked by a crazy lady something. Is it had too much fish or is it just right? She's sobbing, and watching us enter the room, she starts shouting at us.
Leave me be! Go away!
Man, I need your help to find out who attacked your son.
That woman attacked my dear boy! How dare you justify for her! You must be colluding with her!
She's so insane. My time is limited. I can only handle crazy people for so long before I start going insane as well. She remembers before I restart the inquiry, and there's no focus in her eyes.
Yes, that's what she came for. She did the jigsaw too. Her deliberate plan is to demand my dear boy's life today. Why haven't I discovered her plot? I delivered my son to her attacker. I am the sinner. I'm the one to blame. My poor boy.
She was driven mad by depression, and there's nothing more she could tell me. Oh, her son got stabbed by a crazy person. It's hard to maintain composure with it happening so soon. Let me just check the task environment and wait for her to calm down. Well, this time I should be charming, sexy, and simple. Will that calm her down? If I wear something sexy? Whatever. It's just again trying to shoehorn fashion into like this crazy murder mystery something. Whatever. It's not as crazy as in the shiny Nikki plot, but whatever. But it's like up there. Na 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 na. Like I just got like a sponsor, another viewer who wants to see if he wants to send me a set of boomerang knives. I'm not worried about throwing them. I am just worried about catching them. Cause since they're boomerangs, they're gonna fly back at me. I feel like I might cut myself with it accidentally. I exit the room and close the door, and there I see Sean coming over to me.
Are you okay? What's the matter? Miss Matsumoto watched the video as well. She was acting strange.
She's acting. Oh, I turned off the mic at the wrong time. Whatever.
She's been doubting the video and asking for reaffirmation. Don't you think it's weird? Or...
Or she has discovered something but couldn't be sure of it.
Exactly.
Let me inquire, Miss Aya. Hello, Miss Aya. I am Artsy's sister, a detective assisting the police. We just met now. Been a detective for like a week, but don't worry about it. I'm a telepath, and I had the same plot armor that Phoenix Wright has, so everything's gonna work out in the end.
Are you interrogating me?
I forget that Miss Aya has some very strong Queen Lilith vibe. But then again, I think of Queen Lilith every time I see somebody with like long black hair and red demon eyes. Just a chit chat is what you need right now, isn't it? She hesitates for a second, not knowing if she could trust me, but soon she agrees.
Hope you won't disappoint me. Come in.
What a beautiful clothes, lively and gorgeous. And now I have to be detective, but like, oh my god, where do you get your clothing? Where do you shop? It's a bit modern, but also matches Lolita. If you say so.
I like your dress. Are you a designer?
Yes, I am running my fashion brand, but I want to further study at Parsons School of Design. I also do a little bit of like detective work on the side. This detective seems like my hobby.
Oh, do you?
She glances at me and I can't wait what's in her eyes. Unless she's immune to like my telepathy skills. It's from Vanna. This time it's a cool and fresh skateboard girl outfit. Okay, I'll do a change again. Let me think.
New clues found?
Yes, together with more questions.
We need to figure out how Yukiko died to dive into the case.
I is collecting relevant news and documents.
I? Is it the little buddy around you?
Yes, it's from Ashley. Gary Fernand Porter cooperated with Ophelia and he made I. So yeah, like one Nikki has like a little cat sidekick. This main character has like a weird flying curvy little robot.
Gerald?
You know him? Geralt of Rivia? Has a bunch of games and even a Netflix TV show?
Not really. We met years ago. He's a young technology upstart. I'm gonna get to know him better.
with the results.
Ding! A profile found. Yukiko Sakurai from Tokyo fell to her death at school on July 14th, 4 years ago.
If it indicates Yukiko's suicide, the jigsaw itself would also tell us something.
I tap on the picture on the jigsaw picture on my phone and I'm lost in thought. The winding stone path, the lush and woman's lawn.
Don't you think we went to this place before? Is it...
The courtyard of the Takeda house. We realized it at the same time, then we tried to match the jar with a picture. Sean stops at the pathway at the gate and in minutes.
It should be here.
I run to him and make a second check. He's right. Does Yukiko's death have anything to do with Makoto? I must tell it to the police. Maybe we can find important clues. A new mind rule task. A retro style for an ancient town. For the ancient town, a simple and introvert style with some elegance would be great. We tell the officer about the jigsaw, and he immediately retrieves the case with files. We are all stunned by the file. Why were her bags so worn and torn, and there were even dead rats and bugs in it? Well, was she bullied to death?
I guess so. Look at the oral confession.
Well, bullying someone to death has been known to happen. Or they just regular kill you if you're like in a terrible US public school. Here we are. Name Yoko Aso. Relationship with Yukito, teacher and student. I feel pity for Yukiko. I'm also very sad, and to my knowledge, students in my class get along and help each other. And Yukiko has excellent academic performance, but she's too introverted and never talks to the teachers when she is experiencing something unfair. And she avoids seeing anyone, which is pretty weird. And we also have dozens of students in class, and everyone is different, and why is she the only one to be alienated? And I think she was also part of the problem. Well, that's mean. Number 2, informant. No school violence, just adolescent pranks. And we all had conflicts with the classmates, but we all grown up smoothly. And so psychological fragile child should have been seen a therapist, and those would not have happened anymore. And it has nothing to do with our education, and perhaps you should investigate her family background and parents may exert a bigger influence, right? Wow, way to go for like the teacher trying to wash her hands on like the problem. They were just pulling like a bunch of roaches and dead rats into like her school backpack and her locker. Yeah, that's definitely, but since they weren't hitting her, then I guess they allowed it. Awful people. The news didn't report any of this either. Well, of course, that smells like a cover-up, so that so that the school can keep getting like students and funding, because that's like a very Japanese thing to do. That they try to sweep, or even in like the U.S. Like I don't know any other country or stuff, but like also in like the U.S. they sweep under the rug anything that's remotely unpleasant. Like the whole saying no to bullying, that like saying no has ever stopped anyone. Whatever, moving along. Yeah, when there are like 6 people giving you a royal beating, saying no is gonna stop them. Yeah, whatever. These files don't mention Makoto at all.
They took it as an accident for granted. They didn't even go deep into the case.
It's probably since like the dead chick was like poor and stuff, they probably didn't bother to look into it, because like in the US they only took school shooting seriously when it happened in a rich preppy school, because they didn't care that like poor people were like poor students were like murdering each other. But when it happened in like a rich school, suddenly everyone in the country be like, oh, school shooting is a problem. The long and short of it is something's only a problem when it affects the rich elite people.
It's almost impossible for us to find helpful clues.
That's not true. I examine the photo and find something familiar. Does his watch look like what Roisuke is wearing?
Yes, they are almost identical. The watch is tailor-made. It's one of a kind.
Yukiko and Rosuke definitely knew each other. Ah, so the butler knew the girl that died. The plot thickens. Well, he definitely has a motive to go stabby on someone. I need the profiles of Yukiko and Roisuke, and the more detailed the better.
Data matching. Comparison completed.
I look like a floating Kirby without a mouth.
Their home address and educational background overlap. Do you want further information?
No need to answer from him. No, I need the answer from him. A new styling task. A sweet girl who is to shop with her besties, and I should also be energetic. Mr. Ryosuke, are you available now? Can we talk?
Of course. I'd love to help with the case.
I would take note of it in your hand and the watch. He wears his watch even when he's injured, and this must be important to him. Where to start? Oh, well, Although I got much information, still seem to be missing some clues. Just that they don't let me replay like the inquiries. I mostly asked him about the wash in the hand, and he was very evasive about everything. What I mean was check the styling stats first. Dazzling and fair.
How's everything going?
He said they never met, but I can tell he was lying. I asked him about the dead girl. He said, "Oh, I don't know the girl. I don't know the chick, but and I'm definitely not wearing her watch." Now we don't have any evidence to puncture his lies. The watch is crucial, and how can we get the purchase order?
The police won't expose it to us unless we prove Ryosuke guilty.
What should we do next? I'm at my wit's end and Sean's phone rings. It is from your agent. Did he find out you ran away from the airport?
Easy. It's just a news notification.
Being a rookie investigator is far more exciting than doing K-pop stuff. I'm always looking for an excuse to play hooky. I mean, it's go do literally anything else. Sean disappeared at the Japanese airport, and Mr. Superstar, the news is about you.
It's okay. My agent knows I'm here, and it's gonna generate a heated discussion. What? What's that? A hero from Igano saved a high school girl from suicide.
A man saved a high school on a footbridge. Life is a gift. Cherish it. Like a weird video. Fortunately, the photographer blurred the girl's face and she won't suffer from cyberbullying. Not that you know of, because, if the cyberbullying is coming from her classmate and all of the classmates are, people just be awful. But then it's like different levels of poison. There's the cyberbullying, there's the bullying of like people who do it physically to you right at your face, and then the next level of that is when they get like the shifts and stuff, a la prison style.
Yes. Wait a minute. Don't you think we've met this hero somewhere?
I link close to identify the blurry figure, and the more I look at it, the more I thought about that guy. Is he Roisuke?
Shh, please stay where you are.
Alright, we're not gonna do the stories of like the allied people. Cause, you know. Now this is Larry, we met him in like the previous chapter. And his design and reflection, for lack of a better word, or like his allied pacing that boosts your styling power, has some stories, but only like the super rare level, not the regular folks. Email successfully sent. Pio, finally I don't need to stay after hours anymore. It's a rare weekend that I am not tied up with work, and where should I go to relax?
Hello, Miss Detective. What are you up to? Let me guess. You should be thinking about where to spend your free weekend now. How about I invite you to the music festival? It is said that this festival is especially interesting. I managed to procure 2 tickets for it. If you refuse, I will be very sad.
It will be a waste if you buy the ticket, but I don't go. Compared to going to the concert, I'd rather stay at home. Both of those are very mean answers. It'll be a waste if you buy the ticket, but don't go.
Wow. You accepted my invitation so quickly. Then it's settled. I'll come pick you up tomorrow. And you'll be able to witness my amazing driving skills.
It's always worrying when a guy says, oh, let me show you my amazing driving skills. You can definitely tell that they're gonna like joyride and like break the speeding limit. I saw the Fast and the Furious guy died. You know, like, don't impress your girlfriend with your driving skills. Unless if you're driving responsibly, which would be a rare thing for like a guy that peacocks on a regular basis to get the girl. Early in the morning, Larry sent a message saying that he was downstairs.
Good morning, Miss Detective.
I went downstairs. He was leaning against the car, facing the rising sun. His smile is bright. What a scene, just like one of those in a romantic drama. Is the taxi driver next to him didn't sound his horn right at the moment. Wait, but he was bragging about his amazing driving skills, but he showed up on a taxi. Or is he gonna crash my car?
Young fellow, chop chop!
Are you going to show off your amazing driving skills using a taxi?
I have no choice. The car key's been confiscated by the Prince of the Devils. You cannot make bricks without a straw.
Oh, I didn't expect that a great writer like you would be afraid of someone. I wonder who that person is.
It's a secret, and there is ample time ahead. And as detective, you will know in due course. But before we set off, Miss Detective, would you like to change into a more fitting outfit? The theme of this music festival is rock music.
I'm changing to a punk sound that looks valiant, hot, and passionate and full of energy. Alright, I guess we're going to a baby metal concert. It's so packed. It turns out the music festival is so lively. You can see the crowds and people everywhere. Obviously, the show had not started, but the audience had crowded the stage.
Of course, otherwise it wouldn't be so hard to get a ticket.
You seem to like crowded places.
Stories come from where the people are. As a creator, how can I miss such precious events to get inspiration?
I see, it seems that experiences are also an indispensable part of a novelist.
Want to go backstage and have a look?
Will it cause trouble for others?
It's okay. I have friends backstage preparing for the show. Let's go. Excuse me.
Please let me through. Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. He disappeared in the blink of an eye. Aww. The music suddenly changed, and it's a show about to start. Once it started, the audience was swarmed towards the stage, and it would be harder to locate him. The lights are a little dusty. I cannot see anything clearly under the lights. Forget it, I better call him, but it's so loud here that he may not hear the phone ringing. As soon as I look at my phone, I see the darkness, and I felt a pair of warm hands over my eyes.
Miss Detective, you're my hostage now, and I won't allow you to leave my side.
A familiar voice in warm breath made its way into my ears, and my heart skipped a beat. Larry, not funny, dude.
I found you. Really can't take my eyes off you for even a moment, can I? Let's go. I'll take you to meet my friends.
It was packed and my clothes were a mess, and I better change into a flexible and energetic outfit.
Actually, don't bother. Miss Detective looks striking even in a dress in simple style for everyday life.
Oh, Larry's here. And you're with the girl.
Hello, my name is Artsy's sister. Or Teresita Blanco in the real world.
Hello, we're Larry's friends.
That's not much of an intro, but whatever. The musician's eyes went back and forth between the two of us, beaming with a strong sense of gossip. Before I could speak, I saw a musician pick up a bass against the wall from behind and hand it over. A bass guitar or just a regular bass? Because it's also the fish.
You haven't been here for so long. Don't you want to show off your skills?
You can play the bass or you can fish the bass.
Just a little bit. If Miss Detective wants to listen, I shall be at your service.
Would like to join. Go play your guitar, dude. Go do your peacocking. Sure, I never heard the Great Rider play bass.
Okay.
So no pressure, dude. Larry took the bass and got into position, and then
I'll get started.
he put his fingers and the strings and the low and deep bass sound rang. The dancing notes seemed to have landed on my heartbeat. Every now and then he glances at me and looked back at the bass in his hands when I was miles away. Many musicians around who were preparing for the show were attracted by his performance. They formed a circle around him. Or maybe they're helping him pick up the chick, as good friends often do because they be wingmen. He turned the backstage into his very own, and in a trance there seemed to be a gorgeous light shining on him. All my attention was taken away. It turned out that he could also play the bass. That was the Larry I never seen before. I felt that I got to know him a little more, and I was kind of happy. Just kinda. Not full happy. At the end of the song, there was a loud cheers and applause from everyone, and Larry graciously thanked them. Thank you for helping me pick up the chick.
Your performance is exceptional today. Did you practice secretly?
No, it's obvious because someone is beside him.
The musician winked at me with a smirk, and the other musicians laughed too.
Alright, you guys should go get ready now. Isn't the show about to start?
Let's go! The Great Rider thinks we're in the way.
Then we'll leave you be. Girl, have fun.
The musicians took the bass and followed the staff with, and I was still dazed by Larry's earlier performance.
Why are you in a daze? Are you amazed by how handsome I was just now?
Oh my god, you're so vain. Yeah, I was completely blown away by your great writer's amazing solo. Alright, so you're fishing for compliments? Alright, I'll give you a compliment. Since it seems like you really need a compliment. I did not expect you actually play the bass, and I felt like I know a whole new side of you.
Isn't that also the case with...
Me?
You're both a designer and a detective. Always bringing me new surprises.
So what surprises are there in you that I haven't discovered yet?
People are like books.
If people are like books, it means like nobody's. So if people are like books, it means that nobody's interested in really getting to know a person. They just hyper focus on like judging a book by its cover. And yeah, because like these days, nobody's like very few people are like interested in reading. So if people are like books, that just means that it's a lot more difficult to find somebody that like wants to really get to know you.
Miss Detective, if you want to know more about me, just spend a little more time reading me. Now, let's watch the show in peace. The performers this time are quite impressive.
Are they?
Here, I've already prepared. The program list for this show.
Hey, I haven't heard about this band before. And this is awesome by its name.
Huh? Where is it? Let me see.
Both of us got closer to each other to look at the program list. And the light the distance between us unknowingly became very close. Which one is your friend's band? Are you not going to support it? Larry's breath brushed over my head and his murmur disappeared into the noisy shears.
Smells wonderful.
Oh, that's a little creepy, but whatever. What do you say? I asked, pretending not to have heard the comment. Please speak louder. It's too loud in here. I can't hear you. Speak louder. Well, you know, anyone trying to have a conversation in a loud heavy metal concert. Not happening.
I said they're banned! The one performing on stage right now!
Is it? Then let's squeeze our way forward to the side of the stage.
It's too crowded over there. Let's just watch from here.
So they can't see you from here, and won't they be disappointed?
Of course not. We became friends because we admire each other's talents.
Oh, do they admire your talent in music or in creativity?
I guess it's both.
Seems like the Grey Water will turn into a superstar with an instrument on hand. And how's your fan base?
If I'm only your superstar, Miss Detective, would you be my only top fan?
You know, you remove the top from that sentence, and then he asked me, and then this guy weirdly asked if the main character wanted to be his only fan. Get it? Only fan.
If you say yes, I'll have a fan. If you say no, I'll just have 0.
Don't a lot of people applaud you just now, and how come you have no fans? Or were they just being polite to help you pick up the girl?
But they are not you.
Mr. Larry! Mr. Larry!
I seem to hear someone calling your name. Who is it? Before I finished speaking, Larry's expression changed in a second and he pulled me into the crowd. Perhaps because we got separated once, Larry held my hand so tightly that our skin that touched burned. Ow, you're pulling me. Larry! It's not an easy task to move through a dense crowd, but Larry took it like a dog to water. We soon squeezed out the crowd and ran backstage.
Mr. Larry, please stop.
When I thought I could breathe a sigh of relief, the familiar voice came from behind again. He can actually keep up with us even when we're running like this. I looked around and found that the backstage at the conceal was a dead end. If we keep running like this, we will eventually be caught.
Over at the equipment room.
Before I could respond, Larry pulled me into the equipment room and rapidly locked the door.
We can put our minds to rest for now. Phew.
So who was chasing after you? Why did you?
Shh.
This is so part of a plan. I suddenly realized that we seemed to be standing too close. After running our breath intertwined, which made me more absent-minded about what I was going to say, a heartbeat echoed to the tiny space. Almost all of the hairs on my body stood up and quivered with the increased heartbeat. Palms are sweaty. Who's the person that made Larry take flight? Who is chasing after you?
The demon who's going to tie me back to hell.
Is he a bad guy?
Well, frankly speaking, I should be the bad guy.
Huh? His heart is beating very fast. Is it because we're standing too close, isn't it? It's really too close. Shall I move back a little?
Shh! Please stay where you are.
Boo-hoo. Your face is so red. Let me take a glass of water. Should get a glass of water too. Been reading this for hours.
Maybe it's because it's too hot in the room.
He said, I feel fine though.
But your face is also very red.
Cover my face. I cover my face. It's really hot in here. The phone rang and interrupting everything abruptly. I escaped from under Larry's arm as if waking from a dream.
Alas.
Larry shook his head as if in regret, and his expression changed abruptly after he took his phone out and then...
Sir, open the door. I know you're inside.
I looked at Larry and then at myself, only to feel chills running up down my spine. I turned out that after the run just now, my clothes were soaked. Yeah, we did run through a body mass of people in a tightly packed concert. That's a good way to work up a good sweat. I was soaked and I wish I could change into a fresh and pure outfit before going out. Larry seemed to know what I was thinking, so he exited the equipment room and quickly closed the door. He'll hurry up and change, and it would be even better if I could add a little more lovely decoration. A guy in a blue tracksuit came in.
Sir, I didn't expect you to have a friend here. I'm Mr. Larry's editor. My name is Wade.
Hello, my name is Artsy's sister. Before I could finish speaking, Larry suddenly put an arm around his shoulders.
Ho ho! What a coincidence! Wade, you've also come to the music festival. Look who's talking! You didn't reply to my messages nor answer the phone. I didn't know you were here until I'd asked around. Did you forget that you have to submit your manuscript today? Is the deadline today? I can't remember it at all. I sent you an email yesterday. Did you not receive it? No. How could that be? Let me see. It was obviously sent successfully.
Larry couldn't help but raise the concerns of his mouth with a contented, smug expression. He's like a child who succeeded in playing a prank.
You did this again! How could people? No, people couldn't shamelessly put off submitting the manuscripts deliberately.
What is he talking about? And like, if he's putting off submitting the manuscript, he has his reasons. Maybe pranking you is part of like his artist progress. There's some pressure, people. One guess it's the price you pay for having like a publisher and an editor. You know, you gotta do things when they tell you and not when you feel like it.
I think he was trying to say it's shameful to deliberately put off submitting the manuscripts. Wait, I know I'm wrong. Actually, the manuscript is almost finished. I'll definitely give it to you today. Just let me have fun for a while longer, okay? No way!
Like, dude, wait, you're not like a writer. Let him go through his progress. You'll get it to you when he gets it to you. Gonna get done when he gets done.
What fine weather today, Wade. Do you really have the heart to make me edit the manuscripts in the dark room? I'll turn on more lights for you.
Stepping out from the loud dark venue, I could barely open my eyes as the sun shone brightly on my face. I guess that guy is editor Cockblock. It's there to ruin the mood and the date.
Alas, that seems to conclude my date with... today.
Mr. Larry, you should just finish your manuscript first, and then it's ample, and then there's ample time ahead.
Exactly. Let's scoot. Or we won't be able to catch the nearest bus. We gotta go by bus again? Wait, when can I take a taxi when I'm out with you? It costs 10 times more to take a taxi. Besides, it's off-peak now. You should just make do with it. Alas, I'm starting to regret letting you confiscate my car keys now. I took your key because you disappear on deadlines, and if you drove, drivers couldn't catch up with you. Oops, here comes the bus.
As soon as it stopped, we pulled Larry and ran to the bus stop. Seeing the figure disappear and counter, I also turned around and prepared to leave. And I just took 2 steps and I heard footsteps behind me. And when I turned around, I found Larry standing in front of me, gasping for breath.
I almost forgot to make a pinky promise.
Make a pinky promise for what?
Initially, I wanted to ask you out next time. But now... I suddenly want to make some more extravagant wishes.
If you're too greedy, you will be punished by the gods. There was a desperate look in his eyes for a moment.
I see. But haven't the gods been punishing me?
What?
It's nothing. So, I should just not be so greedy. And I'll just ask you out next time. Just the 2 of us. We'll definitely not get caught next time.
Sir, you better try your best to not procrastinate. I guess that's the end of that chapter. Alright, that was fun. Life makeover streaming. I hope you have fun with me like reading the dialogue. Well, most of this game is like voice and stuff, so that's